Hello Capricorn, welcome back to my channel. This is a reading for the 15th until the 22nd, Pisces new moon. What emotional things have you released? Are you releasing? And what intention have you put in using your own intuition, awareness, psychic abilities of what it is that you want to bring in going into Aries season? So let's see. As always, thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing to my channel. If you're not a subscriber, tap the button, hit the bell. And if this reading resonates with you, thank you for hitting the like button, commenting, and sharing. It will really help others to find my channel. And thank you for sharing my channel. I so greatly appreciate it. Just remember, these are general. If you like a personal reading with me, that information is in the description box. You're juggling, or you have been juggling. We're going to get a little bit more clarifying here for you. We have also the Two of Air, 2-2. This is also being in two minds in regards to a situation. So we're going to see if this is in regards to a relationship. This is, or in regards to a career, in regards to whatever that this is that is showing up here for you. Because, wow, what I'm seeing is that there can be two different signs here. There's a fire sign and a water and an air sign. So some of you can be juggling between two people. One is an air, which is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and the other one is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. So being in two minds, not knowing to make a decision. This is using your intuition, really becoming very clear in regards to communication. This is very bold, visionary, taking action, very passionate. So there's one that's feeding the mind, and there's one that is way more creative. If this is not in regards to juggling a relationship, this is an idea that you're looking which way to go, that you're really bringing in the passion and your mind to come into alignment by using your intuition in the direction that you want to take bold action towards. And this is, it's saying some of you could be doing multiple different things, but this is asking you to come into that alignment. The answers that you seek, Capricorn, is not outside of you. It is inner. What lights your passion? Where do you want to take your action? What lights your heart? Where do you want to move towards? What brings you clarity? Where's your intuition? Are you bringing in your intuitive self? Being very clear here with the beautiful owl. There's a lot of clarity that comes when this card shows up. She's very clear, very focused energy here. Doubts nothing. She realizes, she's very discerning, knowing what it is that she wants to bring in. There is no doubt with this card. I love this card. I love her face in this card. It speaks volume on what this card is saying to me right now. And as I'm looking at the rest of these with the juggling and the air and the everything else that is coming, she's also very much about putting boundaries, about having a very strong self-esteem here. She makes clear-cut decisions with clear communication. She doesn't sugarcoat anything. And this is the card that is coming in saying, you know, to really be honest with yourself right now as you're moving forward. We're going to see what these are all about. The Two of Earth, it's about your juggling. It's about, you know, having you know, try to keep balance, you know, keeping balance within yourself too. We're going to see what cards are coming out. What is for the Two of Air? Two of Air, what card wants to come out for the Two of Air? Okay, there's a card that fell on the floor, and the card that is fall on the floor, we have the Hanged Man. Okay, we have the Four of Swords. So right now is being asked of you to just take a step back. It's a time of rest. It's a time of meditation. It's a time of retreat. Right now, maybe you've been juggling too much and you need a fresh perspective. The Hanged Man, Two of Air. This is when we're not choosing this way or that way. This is when you're really recognizing when you need to take a time out on something. This is a surrender to no action. Again, two cards that are asking you to surrender in regards to a decision or in regards to your choices at this time. So you're not taking, it's almost like I'll sleep on it, is the message that we are receiving here with the Queen of Fire, the card that comes out with the Queen of Fire, Six of Swords. Some of you are making a decision from moving away from a fire sign. This will get a little bit, wow, yeah, look at this, choosing, oh, wow, choosing the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. So if some of you were stuck between a situation between two people, male or female, it doesn't matter. You've taken a time out in regards to what you've been juggling. You've surrendered to it. You're making a decision to move away from a fire sign. Doesn't have to be, but let's just, somebody who's more bold and more passionate, maybe more sexual, and you're using something more logical, something that is more mentally stimulating here. So this is really cutting out. Why? Because what you want to go for, look at this, is that you've been looking at your options of who and what is your Nine of Cups. So this is making a clear-cut decision to come out of really the fantasy and the illusions, and to cut out the fantasy so you can come in alignment with what it is that you want to bring in. Queen of Air on Queen of Air, that's double mental clarity, letting go of all the other options of all the other people, because a surrender is to your Nine of Cups. It is to, wow, this is crazy. And then look at this. We have the Ace of Swords, a lot of swords energy here at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you need to complete, look at that. And then Two of Swords, yeah, this is completing. Look at that. Fire energy came along, it came into the party and showed up. You have to close that cycle. There's a truth that came into light. So for some of you, you've been juggling. And if you've been juggling two different people, or you've been between a past and a future, present person, and if you've been in a place of fantasy and la la land and the illusions of the way you wish things could be, and that wishful thinking, you're coming out of that. This is not about really looking at your fantasies. This is resting from them and realizing where are the choices, what is the best choice for you, and really being honest with yourself and with the other being. Let's grab some twin flame journey, and let's get a little bit more here of the messages. Wow, a lot of healer. These are crazy. Okay, so we've got healers, and we're seeing that with the Four of Swords. So magical, mystical, shamans, seers, witches, and psychics. So this is in really healing those parts of you. If you've been psychically attacked, if you've been feeling drained, these are the parts, and really seeing those abilities within yourself. Then we have the wheel here. We have soul contracts, patterns, and cycles. So you're seeing the pattern and cycle within yourself, coming into a surrender. You know, are you always in a place of needing to choose? Are you always going outside of source to come into your own situation? Do you need to surrender to these contracts, to your own patterns, and to your own cycles, so you can really come into what is your Nine of Cups? And it's really recognizing that. We just get, oh, no, it was this one and then this one. Light body, physical, mental, spiritual activation. So there's things that are activating within you. This is wanting a journey that is smoother, not wanting journeys that are so filled with choppiness. So you're recognizing, that you want things that are feeling a little bit more light than heaviness. Then we come into soulmate. We just get each other, and I'm getting this here. So there's this truth and clarity. And if this is not in regards to two people, this is in regards to making the decision and stop teeter-tottering back and forth whether you want to be or not. You're moving away from one way of being into coming into clarity and really choosing to be with this soulmate. So it's going to be different for everyone, because it just is. So let's grab you one of the wisdom of the oracle, and let's see what is coming out here with the wisdom of the oracle. This card wants to come out. Truth be told, a lot of truth. Wow. This is crazy. Truth. This is all about integrity, all about truth. The owl is about truth. The owl flies silently. It knows truth. It speaks truth. It doesn't speak anything less than honesty and accepting things at face value. When this card comes out, this is a card of transparency and willing to clearly communicate what it is that you desire within your relationships. And this also is just being willing to listen and then hear what other people are saying, and looking at how people behave, and open conversations and higher truths and all those things when it comes to not holding back and being able to speak your truth without needing to lash it out, being very calm, speaking, look at that, speaking with love, speaking in a way to where you don't have to wear a mask to be somebody that you are not. And this is what you are choosing. You're choosing somebody who's very transparent, somebody who's filled with love and who has integrity and honesty and clarity. And this is what you're choosing right now. Truth be told, yeah, you just get each other. This is beautiful. So let's close you out with with a message of the fortune reading cards. This is absolutely beautiful because it is in healing. It is in really understanding your connection to the divine. We have the card of love at the bottom. Love surrounds all your connections. Move forward positively in all areas of your life. And then we have thorns. Weathering the challenge ahead will bring in a new and positive future. So yeah, so if there's some truths for you to say, if you're fearing this moving, if you're fearing what will be the response to that, it's the truth that will turn the wheel of whatever situation this may be, whether this is between two people, between you and another, whatever the situations are. This is actually what takes away the dense, the heaviness of your body, of your Nine of Cups, and it brings this light body active. You're freeing yourself by hanging on to all that shit so you can really be authentic and allow the true you to be seen. Until next time, sending you so much love, so much light. Hit that subscribe button and leave me a comment. Namaste.